God. That's what we need to lift up. You know, hey, so you can't enjoy your family, man, and try to get you back into the spirit of the world. You know, so this whole place is just some people they do it. But anybody have anything else? Oh yeah.
Back in verse 22, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. See, this world is fully of the foolishness, man. You see, all they want to do is just straight foolishness and folly, man. What's that scripture say? Folly is said in great dignity, man. You see? Hey, it's the spirit, man. Because we see that clearly because we have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that this place is just a cesspool of folliness, man.
This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place." We'll talk about the Israelites. Just going to the point, brothers was talking about what they had, like a pillow fight or something, like professional. Yeah. Folly is set in great dignity.
Pillow fight league or some shit like that. Straight folly.
Y'all niggas about to enter into too much trouble when niggas doing pillow fights. That's what the mindset of Jake, man.
And they wonder why Russia don't respect them,
There you
man.
go. That's why the Russians looked at them with their chest poked out like, yo, we about to get you to this, man. You know, the Americans right for the picture. You know, it's time for this place to fall, man. That's why you seen all these prophecies playing out going forward, man. You know, everybody, worried about, fulfilling their flesh. Meanwhile, you got these other countries portraying shoot missiles on these kids. You know?
It's going down. You know, whether Jake chooses to acknowledge the things that's happening or not, man, hey, ain't no stopping the will of the Lord.
That's right.
And the will of the Lord is being done every single day, man. Real quick.
Second Ezra 9:2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, and that's what we get. We understand. It's not hard for us to grasp that, all this shit is happening because the Lord about to come back and visit the earth.
That's right, bro.
It ain't fucking rocket science, man.
Very simple.
Turmoil, war, famine. You know what I'm saying? Your boy BG, he created a man-made family, man. You know? He fully with it. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right. Hey, the Lord told us that these were the things that were coming. And these were the signs of his return, man. And these were the things that was going to be happening among the earth, man. Hey, man, you still got protests in different countries, man. Yep. You know, hey, different countries still rioting. Hey, I know Paris, man. Hey, it's going to go down to Taiwan, man. Yeah. Hey, shit. Hey, you got to uprising of the people, man. Yeah. You know, hey, Hong Kong is still in disarray. You know, all these things are still going on while you people still choose to ignore the signs of the Lord's coming.
And that's because, shit, it's still free over here in America right now. You know, these other countries, they're feeling that, they're feeling that heat, which all of that is coming to America, But the Lord has this set time that he's going to unleash completely holy hell upon this place, right?
You know how you tell these other countries get the shit, man? Hey, so I was out in Paris, hey, I forgot what it's called, Parliament or whatever, and they was pretty much knowing people like, they get bored. Hey, this motherfucker rolled out some guillotines. I'm talking about the people rolled out guillotines. They called out the military after that shit.
Yeah, they let them know that this ain't no game, man.
Right, man. So that's what lets you know that, hey, the uprising of the people is coming, man. And here it is. Hey, the Lord spoke of these things. He told us that, hey, people are going to rise against the leaders, man. They're going to buck up against their world, man. Hey, it's gonna be nation rising up against nation.
Yeah.
All these things are yet to come.
Yeah.
Keep going in there, bro.
Verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And it's manifested. There's a time this devil moving over us, man. A time of Jake being the tail, never the head, man. Hey, man, hey, man, we hear about life every time we see them blue lights, man. You know, hey, man, that time is coming to the end, man. It's going to be the end of this world. You know, it's going to be the end to hey, all the bullshit that we got to go through in America, man, in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? The end of our captivity. You know, though our people love it, so.
Real quick, I got the definition for the word manifest, man. I was just like you bring that out one more time, bro.
2 Ezra 9 and 5. For like all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And that says the end is manifest, man. The end of what? Esau's world, man. The end of his society, the end of his rulership. And it's being made clear now that this is the end of his society, man. Right? And it said the word manifest. So I went into the word manifest on the online etymology dictionary. It says clearly revealed to the eye or the understanding, open to view or comprehension. Everything is being made clear. We're seeing everything clear now. That this devil's rulership is about to be about to pass away, man. Right? And who's next to rule, man? Jacob. Beginning with the elect, man. Right? Hey, this kingdom that you see, America, these lights, these tall ass buildings and whatnot, man. Oh, this shit is about to fade away. So see what you want to look at. Second John, matter of fact, I think it's First John 2 and 15. If you can grab that from me, Baba Kashab, bro. This shit is about to pass away, man. You know? It might be like the 16th verse, man. Just go to the point. This world is about to fade away, man.
It's on verse 15. It's 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Let's talk about the word of Esau, man. A lot of people, they see the word world and they think automatically we're just talking about the planet Earth all the time, man. You know, the word world has many different meanings and definitions, man. Right? One of the definitions is eon or age and era, man. You know?
Really, the Lord telling you love not the society.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you love the society, what these people gonna do? Man? These people that's walking around want to be in the bars and want to be out with God all the time, and they don't get juiced. Hey, a lot of them already did. They got juiced up. Shit, I can put my ass on. Yep. I can go be in the different bars and hey, I can go on. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So these people, they completely sacrifice their human being just to be a part of the society. Hey, Esau gonna make you take a step further.
There you go. People got that yellow spirit, man. Right. See, they on some like, yo, man, I got experience my youth.
That's
I'm
right.
so young, I gotta go out.
You only
Not
live
even
once.
understanding what you really sacrificing, man. You sacrificing specific things. You sacrificing this little inkling of time for the eternity, man. For the kingdom of heaven, which is gonna be for eternity.
That's right. Hey, this is a moment in time, man. You know?
This is Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. This is the exact time we're here, man. Here we are out here prophesying, telling you, the Bible is telling you we're in the end of the world, man. You know? People are just, walking around like we're not even young. You know, like the message was saying,
Right. Right.
Backing off what the brother was mentioning about these days being made manifest, man. We're going to see the downfall of this kingdom, man. It's Jeremiah 16 and 9. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel Behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days. So that means we're going to see this, man. It's going to happen in our time, man.
Right.
The voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. So, you know, all this happiness, this happy-go-lucky spirit, man, this YOLO spirit that the brother mentioned, all that is about to be wiped away, man. It's going to be nothing but doom and gloom, man. Lamentations out here.
That's right. That's why the scriptures, finish that up. That's why the scriptures say make no change to turn to the Lord and putting that off from day to day, man. You know, you got people thinking that, you know, the destruction of the Lord, the wrath of the Lord ain't gonna happen in their lifetime, man. Right?
No, it's funny.
Because it says in thy Salaki.
I didn't give you
Hey, yeah, because it says, if you finish that off, it says, in thy security,
you go.
thou shalt be destroyed.
Yep.
So niggas gonna go back to making shit sweet.
Yep.
And everything cool, man. Once they get juiced in, you know what I'm saying, making everything cool, you gonna be destroyed, man.
There you go. Matter of fact, hold on 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2 on that, man. Yeah, what they want. Finish that out, bro. All right, I'll push it up.
It says, for all that is in the world, lust of the flesh.
Come back from the top, I'll push it up.
It's 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Yeah. You love this world that's being ran by Esau, man. Right? Everything that Esau pushes is completely adverse to the Heavenly Father, man. So that's why it's saying love not the world, man. You know, hey, don't follow the love of this world, man. Romans 12 and 1 says what? Well, 12 and 2 says, be not conformed to this world, man. Right? So don't follow after the ways of this society, man. Because ultimately gonna lead you to what? Your downfall, your destruction, man. Right?
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Yeah, this world only teaches you to only fulfill your fleshly desires, man. Your fleshly lust, your pleasures, right? But when it comes to Yahweh Shalom Shai, everything is spiritual, man. And we're trying to be as spiritual as possible, right? But everybody else is carnal minded. The scriptures tell you not to be carnally minded, man. That's gonna lead you to death, man. Right? Here it is. We're trying to tell y'all to wake up, turn back to the Lord, man. You know, come out of the ways of this place, man. Because this place is polluted, man. It's filthy, man. Right? Keep going, bro.
And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever.
It said the world passes away and the lust thereof, man. The world, Esau's world, his rulership, this is about to fade away. That's the point, man. It's about to pass away. All the fashions in this place, the lust in this place, man. All this shit is about to fade away, man. You know, whether you people believe it or not, man. Right? This shit is over with, man. Now everybody's concerned because what's going on over in Russia and, Russia and Ukraine, that's just the tip of the fucking iceberg, man. All hell's about to come down upon America, man. You know, now you're seeing the gas prices is rising, and it ain't going back down. This is what we've been talking about, beginning with the apostles and the elders, man. Inflation. Now you're seeing the inflation, right? Now you're seeing those birth pains, man. You know, it's about time for these places to fall, man. Right?
Hey, what is the recent play on America?
Right.
And then the gas price, they say by the end of the year, this shit will be up to $10.
Right.
Yeah, $7 for cereal, $10 for toothpaste, man. The Lord is pretty much about to break the people, man. Y'all think the solution to that is get paid more? No, man. The cost of living is going to continue to rise. So they're going to get a truck bag all you keep trucking in America.
That's right. That's right.
It's only been 2 weeks since we visited Ukraine.
Right. Which it's a lot of propaganda that's going on with that for them to ultimately try to plotting to crash the economy, man.
That's right.
You had what Biden did when he said that they're banning Russian oil. That ain't hurting Russia, man. That's hurting you dumbass Americans, man. Why you think gas prices is rising up?
Right. They're trying to say, right? Only that much of the war that would make an impact on America. See, that was a bad
Right.
And you also had Vladimir Putin. He was speaking at a conference, and he was pretty much saying that America is trying to use the invasion of Ukraine to try and draw away the attention of all the fucking money that they've been pumping into the economy for the past, the money that they've been printing for the past 2 years.
Yeah, just now, speaking on that topic, Biden the other day passed a $2 billion bill for Ukraine aid, man.
Right.
Like I said, where the fuck is the money coming from, man?
Exactly.
You know, it's only so much you can add to something to advertisement.
Right.
This shit about to cost, man.
Right. And you niggas voted for Biden, man. Y'all love Joe Biden. Now y'all want to renege on the deal that y'all made, man. I want to get this nigga in office, man. This nigga is the worst president in the history of America, man. Which really does he's the best because he getting his thing going, man. He's doing his thing, man. Go Biden, man.
Hey, look, Biden chopping out the last leg in America.
That's right.
He's chipping that motherfucker away.
That's right. He's doing the bidding of the Lord, man. He's fulfilling prophecy, man. Right? Because the Lord got everything intact for this place to fall, man. Right? What we got?
First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For you yourselves know perfectly the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. We understand what time we in, man. It says for the times and the seasons, man. It's a time for everything, man. Hey, when it's springtime, you start to see everything blossom, everything like that. Life, everything's blooming. You know what time you in. You know what season you in. When it's almost winter, everything begins to die. It gets colder. Right? Hey, we know what time it is. We're paying attention to the prophecies, man. We understand that.
You got it, bro. That's like Ecclesiastes 3:1. It says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
That's right.
It says a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. The main point being that we're not in the time of murder. We're not in the time of, trying to live it up. If you have eyes to see what's really going on with the world, man, you can tell, man, something big is about to happen.
Absolutely.
Something life-changing. You got COVID was life-changing because they shut the country down for about 2 months, man. This next shit that's about to drop, bro, it's going to change the world, literally.
Right. And what happened to COVID? I just want to ask that question. It was like the most important thing. Now all of a sudden they ain't talking about the shit no more. You dumbass people when they got the stabbing jab, man. You stupid motherfuckers.
Hey, it's been a misdirection 3 years, pretty much, or 3. You had a post, like a little big face, or whatever.
Right.
They were like one that had the fat, like the mask of Biden and Kamala. And after that, it was the jab, C-word. The next one, Ukraine flag.
Yes, see?
It's distraction after distraction after distraction.
Right, and it's no coincidence that the Ukrainian colors is the same thing as the St. Louis Rams, man. You know they do all of their witchcraft with their sports and all of that shit, man.
And I was telling you what they was about to do, man. This is all. I keep saying this for the last week or so, man. That the world is a stage, man.
Yep.
The Most High is setting everything up beautifully to drop a hammer on these wicked ass people out here.
Yep.
Right? He said drop the hate. Ecclesiastes 3:8. It says, 3 and 6. A time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away.
Right, we canceling the world right now.
Yeah.
Hey, right now, hey, we holding on. We keeping the words in how about Chanel John. Hey, we canceling away the world. That's the time we in right now, man. Ain't no time to be reserved. Oh shit, man. I got a house and a car now. Hey, fuck all that shit, man. Hey, we canceling away the things in society, man. And we trimming the fat.
It's not the time for Hebrew enterprise.
It says, a time to win and a time to sow, a time to keep silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
Right. Time of love and time of hate. Hey, it's like playing hate ball around here, man. Hey, world war is at the cusp, man. We're at the cusp of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a time of peace. Hey, I've been saying a time of peace, right? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if it's not a time of peace, what is it? It's a time of war, man. It's my process of elimination.
And you see these people, they still in comfort, man. These people, they still in a comfortable state of mind, a state of comfort. They don't really understand what the hell is taking place right now, man. They in their minds, they thinking shit gonna go back to normal. They think eventually, the reason why gas is up because of this war, they think eventually it's gonna go back down. But they don't understand that this is, strategically being planned, man, by the elites, right? Because they're planning to crash this economy, right? They want to go into a cashless society, and ultimately that's gonna bring forth what? The MOTD, right? This is all the spirit of the Lord. And you still still got people out here, yeah, that's Satan. And you still got people out here that looking at us like we're crazy. Everything that we've been saying is taking place, and people still looking at us like we're crazy, like we're the crazy, right?
Everything that we're telling you, we're bringing it back to the Bible. We're backing it up, telling you that everything that's happening is scriptural.
Right.
Which shows you that the Bible is real. And you niggas are still out here acting like you're crazy.
That's right.
That's how you know that the Lord is singing the song to you.
Look at Luke chapter 12, verse 56. Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time? You see? So a lot of these people, man, they don't even consider the time, man.
Right.
They don't have the ability to discern, all right, look, there's war brewing up. All this bullshit that people talking about peace and safety and all of that, all those words that you see that's being spread, all that propaganda, that shit ain't doing nothing.
That's right.
It's because the Lord has this place set out, man.
That's right.
What these people choose to think, what they choose to believe in, hey man, if it don't align with the Most High, they're gonna be in a rude awakening.
Right.
Straight up.
And the funny part about it is these niggas think they got it, bro. They think they got the answers to survive what's coming, man.
Yeah.
But you know, pretty much, man, you know that. Look, you ain't got the answer, bro.
You ain't got the answer for it.
Fucking the damn doomsday bunker ain't gonna save you.
No.
Talking up on food, whatever else you see that's topic for, ain't gonna help you.
You know what I always thought about them doomsday bunkers? Hey man, so like let's say somehow the missiles, right? Let's say somehow the missiles don't reach in the bunker.
Right.
How you get out that motherfucker?
If you come back up, you're gonna get hit with the radiation. You know, so
Right,
you're gonna die
right.
anyways.
Hey, or that motherfucker might be melted down. It's trapped like a rat in that motherfucker. Or you eat yourself.
Exactly.
So I always thought like, yo, these dudes with the bunkers and shit, man, like, ain't no way out of there.
Yeah, that goes to show you ain't no escape. You know, that goes to show you that there's no escape, you know, to your judgment, Esau. You know, because these devils, they ultimately trying to escape judgment. That's why they talk about going to bars, all of this bullshit. You ain't gonna never go to bars. That would be right here.
What's that hit? It's like that gun commercial, like, look, you got a little bit of description from bro. Almost got it? Nah, nigga, that's to show you what the hell we about to get. You know, to show you how much ain't shit you want, you know?
That's right.
But it's funny, it shows you some of these movies like Don't Look Up. At the end, it shows you what their mind is at.
Yeah. They went to bars, right? They ended up going to bars and that movie.
They went to boy, that's what they still got.
There's no way out. They know that shit.
Right, no escape.
But Israel don't even think about it like, yo,
It's like bored.
you want to be good, first of all, about having to be closed out. Romans 11:7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeking for. And these niggas think they got the truth, man. But a lot of these niggas, the truth right here in front of them. They, nah, that ain't it. I'm gonna keep looking. Okay?
Right.
It says, well, I gotta go find myself. You got, the guy that was in the truth, man, said, leave not time I gotta go find myself.
Yeah.
Nigga, you found yourself.
Yeah, find yourself. Now you about to lose yourself.
Yeah, literally. It says, but the election has obtained it, and the rest of blinded because the Spirit put upon us to receive the truth, man. So we, like 1 John 2:20 says, we have an unction to know all things. Now we know everything we need to know to obtain salvation. You know? We know how to fight for salvation. These niggas are just defeated. They just like fucking like Esau. Esau knows he's fucked. So that loser mentality he's put on our people now.
Yep. That's right.
A lot of our people, they just want that denial spirit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen in my life. It's gonna happen in my kids' generation. That bullshit.
Yeah. It's on the first place. I seen an article a couple weeks ago that said that suicide and so-called blackmail got an all-time high. Right. Because our people are sick, man. And we're especially connected to the Most High in some ways. They don't have the real connection. They're trying to go and, trying to put that club in something. They don't have to do that. Right. They're slowly dying, man. The Lord, you're going to have to do it.
Yep.
That's why Jake got to stay high every fucking day.
Yeah.
You can't move, you can't smoke weed every fucking 2 hours or some shit. Nigga, something. Yeah, right. And Jake got to stay out of his mind. Just to get through society.
Yeah, they don't want to face reality.
That ain't life, man.
Right? That's not life.
This is life. They tell you how to clean life and how to truly live, man. Sing on. It says, according as it is written, how by Shimei Shai have given them the spirit of slumber. Eyes they should not see, and and ears they should not hear until this day. The Most High purposely brought you people out here. You Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, all right? You are blind as hell out here. You don't even realize it, man. Following after these damn leaders, thinking that you have the answer to life when you don't, man. Because you don't respect the scripture. You don't even see how about Chanel Shop's face. It said that David said, let their table be made a snare, and they trap, and they stumbling block.
Yeah, so King David cursed you niggas, man. Yeah, King David was like, fuck you niggas, man. That's why you niggas so fucked up now. You GMO baby, Generation Z niggas, man. You weirdo ass niggas, man. That's why Jacob's in such a fucked up state, you know? So you got rejected.
It said, and recompense for them, so things you put your security is going to get you that time to go to the store.
That's right.
It says, let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back hallway. The main point, the Lord said, let their eyes be darkened. Going back to what he said, y'all been around it, man.
Yeah.
You can't truly see what's going on, man. Hey, that Don't Look Up movie is a perfect example of how the times we're living in. Exactly right, man.
Yeah.
People tell you the end of the world is here, man. Everybody about to die, and everybody's thinking this shit is a joke. So they saw that goddamn asteroid coming, and they was like, oh shit, we fucked.
Yep.
Now, this is a YouTube video that they did, Don't Look Up, where they actually put people in a room, right? Where they pretty much like set up a fake experiment of how people would actually react in the event of a nuclear fallout. So people was actually like, just trying to get close to their day to day. Then they start seeing shit in the real, and they could see their whole fucking toxic.
There was another good example too. When you remember the brothers from Hawaii, pretty much when that nuclear missile scare had took place, and everybody started flooding the brothers from Hawaii's YouTube channel, man, because they know where the truth is at. Everybody thought that nuclear missile was about to rain on this place, man, and they went in and flooded that brother's page because it was afraid, man. But at the end of the day, we're coming into that time to where it's really about to take place. The Lord really about to send missiles upon this place, man. But before that, leading up to those missiles, it's going to be all hell and chaos in these streets, man. Total anarchy, man.
What happened? Remember they flooded the cave? Where they go after it was all over?
They went back to that. They went back to being immersed in folly, man. Back to their pathetic little lives, and just, living in folly, thinking everything is cool, man.
That's the same thing I know when everything was locked down. They was watching the videos. They thought, hey, this is it. Then as soon as everything back up. I'm celebrities that was talking about it, they back quiet. Videos not getting used as they were. It don't take much to go you want to back. Football season going back. Right. NBA playoffs.
And that's how you know that he's keeping full. As soon as shit is about to hit the fan, matter of fact, as soon as shit hits the fan, watch how these people scramble, running around like chickens with their head cut off, man. Not knowing what the hell is going on, man. Right?
Okay. Real quick. Isaiah 29:13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as these people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips to honor me, but they have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men. Right? So hey, that's why Jake thinking, hey, he can just come back to the Lord, how about you not shout whatever you want after doing after just computer making himself a complete abomination. But what's really gonna happen is that somebody can bump the shot, Ecclesiastes 12 and 11. So real quick, man. This is what's really gonna happen. Jake thinks he's sleep. He think he got all day and night to fucking play. Right. All day and night. Lord always gonna be there. The Lord always gonna be there. But nigga, you not. Right. And the Lord's gonna do a mass cleaning of the earth, man. Right. Shit, so, man, you coming to the tower here, man. Matter of fact, go on with it.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
Right, man. Early, man. Remember the Lord early. Hey, whenever this truth hit your ears, Remember the Lord, keep the Lord in mind. Make no tarrying.
Right. It says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
All right, man. Hey, it said, we right one more time. Hold on.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Hey, like we just got Amos 5:18, man. Hey, the day of the Lord shall be a day of darkness.
Yeah.
So before that day of darkness hit, hey, man, turn to the Lord before he say, I have no pleasure in you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves.
Right, man. The keepers of the house shall tremble. The rulers of the Lord will tremble in that building. And once your Howard Shine hit the scene, man, hey, they know it's over here.
Yes, run, buddy.
You know, they know what's up, man. All these heathen know what's up, man.
Right.
You know?
You know?
Ishmael talking shit, well, he's gonna go blow up the building or some shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah.
Sand business.
Right. Keep
You know?
going.
It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few.
Right, man. Work gonna get low, man. Hey, man, if you ain't juice, you ain't juice, and you ain't got the Baraka, man, hey, it's gonna be over with, man. Working, hey. It's over with, man. You out of the society, man. Hey, you saw a prerequisite of that with the Jews, man. Hey, they was pretty much trying to excommunicate us. You study them Jews. Ain't no going to bars, ain't no going to restaurants, ain't no more going to certain. Hey, you might start putting bears on the grocery store. They did that.
One gas station, they have like the electronic shit where you couldn't even reach in there. You had to scan your card and you know, like,
Hey, you see, so you think Esau doing that shit just for fun, man? You know, you think you set this shit up like this for fun? Nah, man. It's a prerequisite to introduce it into society.
Even when people took that juice, the labor shortage was still there.
Right.
You see? So regardless of you even going and complying with Esau always gonna fuck you over.
There you go.
That's why the scriptures say never trust thy enemy.
No, that's exactly. You dumbass niggas take the bill, CHIP, thinking that's how you gonna eat. He can still make it to where you can't even goddamn eat. You fuck through the way. You a kid. That's what scripture tells you. Rockwell said, never trust thy enemy.
Right.
this nigga is the devil, man. You just want to learn that tomorrow.
Perfect example of what happened with all the medical workers in New York. Because they looked at all the mandates, but they fired thousands of people for not taking the juice. So what they gonna do now? They're not gonna go get their jobs.
You see? Pushing the word. We're teaching the word of the Bible.
What are you doing?
We're teaching the word of the Bible.
That's cool.
We're letting everybody know that we're the Hebrew Israelites.
Hope you have a great night.
All right, y'all too. Yeah, man, they feel it, bro. They see that power. Like at the end of the day, they see us over here. You know, they see the power. They choosing, man. They know they keep the kings are, man. You know? Hey, look, Satan's throwing them, man. Satan's throwing them curveballs out here, man. There's a lot of temptation out here, man. It's been a while since I've been down here and saw that, bro. Y'all got it going on down here, man. Hey, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. You know, let me get it right. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
The window's gonna be darkened, man. Ain't gonna be no more street lights on, man. Ain't gonna be no more, hey man, this shit, hey, 7-Eleven, okay, all this shit gonna be shut down, man. You know? Keep going.
That's right. Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Verse 5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish. You want me to keep going? Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low.
Ain't no more business. Ain't no more, hey, man, waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning going to fucking cookout and getting goddamn burger, cheeseburger and shit. All this shit gonna be shut down. Hey, man, all the doors will be locked. And you know Jake gonna hustle all that food out of there, man.
Right. Right, because it's gonna be a famine out here, man. And I know brother seen that video too. That brother said put in the group chat where he had that truck driver. He pretty much showed how much it was to pay for a full tank of gas for his 18 wheeler. I think it was like like 1100 or something like that, man. It was over $1,000, man. You know, and pretty much he made a good point. He was like, at the end of the day, hey, this gonna affect you people. Because soon they ain't gonna be able to afford to drive their trucks. And soon that means what? The products that are on these trucks are not gonna be able to make it to the store. Which the main thing is food, man. You know?
And the first part of that's gonna be what? It's retail business.
Yep.
Because once, you know what I'm saying, once alcohol is like fucking $80 a bottle for the cheap shit. Hey, shit, ain't nobody buying that shit no more.
$80 for Paul Masson and shit.
Right now, hey, chicken wings are already $5 a wing, man. You know, so it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse and worse. That's what the scripture is saying, man. The scripture also said, like I said in verse 1, but in next time the Lord is gonna say, "I'm the judgment."
That's right.
So all this shit going on in the world, they out here bullshit and playing. You know, hey, and the signs are still being shown. You got something, bro?
This is Revelation 6 and 6. It says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the floor being saying, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine is going to that famine. And you go into a penny, it's a day's worth of wages. Right. And that famine going to chiefly food, but as well as like a shortage of everything else, you know, like gas, shortage of workers, and just supplies.
Yeah, and they said a measure. You go into measure. That's pretty much talking about whatever portion that somebody needs. You know, they ain't gonna be able to get that portion. You know, that's what it's talking about. Measure. You know, whatever you know a particular person needs to get whatever it is that they need, they ain't gonna be able to get that, man. Right? Because that's what's coming, man. Families, right? Pretty, and it's gonna be a man-made family, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. These shortages aren't just, you know, by design. Like, these devils are taking these youth and seeing empty shells, man. Because you see how people act when they hear it's gonna snow, or they hear like some shit. Like you saw what they did at the gym with all the campaigns. Yep. Things like that. So when it's gonna take some big event, he's already sure you're gonna have to fight to win the team. Yep. It's not gonna be nice.
It's only all it takes is, hey, America really is just one major false flag away from plunging into chaos, man. And it could be, you know, through the cyber attack, you know, EMP strike, and all they got to do is just blame it on Russia, the big bad boogeyman. You know, now they the baddest men on the planet now. You know, but at the end of the day, they can, you know, stage a cyber attack or something, and then that means what? No electricity, no, you know, you won't be able to drive your cars, you won't have no power in your house, you're gonna be plunged into utter darkness. You know,
And like the brother said, who got all the answers for that? Mr. E.
that's right.
Here's how we know this. This
Easy
is
motherfucking easy.
yeah, the real easy. This is Sirach 12, yes, Sirach 12 and 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, and in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into his pit. He will weep with his eyes.
That's talking about the trip.
And he will weep with his eyes, and he found opportunity. He will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. They operate off, you know, punch from above, punch from below. So they give dialect. Well, that's chaos, man. They create the problem and they turn around with the solution. You know? It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And so he pretends to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. The ultimate way he's going to undermine you, Jason, by tricking y'all to take the trick, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And CHIP is going to get y'all killed, man. You know? That's how he's setting everybody up, you know? He's like on basketball, you rock them to sleep, and you got them killed, man.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly. And that's what Esau ultimately is doing. He's setting you niggas up for the kill, man. For that ultimate kill shot. You know, no pun intended, man. You know? But at the end of the day, y'all go and take that jab, Hey, it's cutting off your guy's gene, man. You know, your spirit you ain't even yourself anymore, man. These devils, you don't allow them to go and rewrite your DNA, man. Now you ain't even the same person that you once was, man. Right.
You're an engineer scientist.
Exactly.
That's why that's what's going to be our ultimate truth song.
Right.
Because all you niggas got money is the pressure and when they keep their truth, man. Now, hey, something bad is about to happen to y'all, man. So just wait on it. It's going to be some big event. It's going to be because y'all get the dance, man.
That's the reason why they keep talking about a case of a zombie apocalypse. They're throwing that out. Yeah, they're throwing that out.
And then another thing is, too, man, all these ultraviolet lights that they're placing everywhere instead of just regular street lights,
Right.
you know?
Yep.
You had them, put the 5 to the G towers up, all those places. Now, they ain't talking about that. They didn't finally activate those, man. That's why you're seeing, videos and stuff that, that great number of birds that fill up the sky, just all that random, man, This devil, hey, man, he's about to show y'all his best. Right. I will say somebody get revelation. I'm about to see him in the one type of way, man, because y'all need to refuse to accept what we're saying is true, which we don't care if it's true or not. At the end of the day, man, you're going to acknowledge no one knows this is the truth.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That word devil ain't talking about no legend under the earth, man. You go into that word devil, it goes back to the word diablo, which means a man, here to do what the Satan is. So he's doing exactly what the Most High wants to do in the earth, to bring in all the justice, man. And he needs to feel what's going on here, man. Like, he's messing with that sun shit, trying to open up portals for these damn demons to come out. Right? Like I said, we're going to cause instability within the country. People are going to go beg people to jack off the law, to have their food, everything else regulated. It's about to get bad out here.
Yeah.
This is it, man.
These devils are so embarrassed, they still fucking with that shit. Even though the Lord didn't send them a message. Let's show you the pride of these devils, man. Yeah, man. The Lord done gave a message saying that they about to get judged, and these niggas still want to fuck around with it. Well, hey, that's the devil, man. He's a reprobate, void of judgment,
At the end of the day, hey, these are all this shit's happening. The rules are fine. The wicked. We got here fucking shit up. Hey, base man, hey, I bet somebody got a and 417. It's because this man is ruling right now.
Proverbs 29:2. The righteous are in authority, so the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn.
Since this devil's becoming power, there ain't been shit going on the earth. Right. Hey, all this devil causes is mayhem. All he causes is wickedness upon the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's all, and that's what he was created to do.
Take people together. Right. You got people working these bullshit, dead-end jobs, living from paycheck to paycheck. Everybody's on edge. Esau, ultimately, this is the spirit of the Lord, but Esau, through his whole C99, pandemic, got everybody, divided against each other, man. The pro-Jews versus the non-Jews,
And really all they come down to is that Esau was a misfit dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, how is it that you got everything? The man really owns everything against you.
Exactly.
You think about this, man. This man prints the money every piece of this earth. So he can literally go from America, here, Turkey, you know what I'm saying? He prints the money, so it's empty.
That's right.
And he go to China, hey, they got Federal Reserve too. Hey, his money's infinite. And he still wants more, man. Real quick. Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people with wrath, with a continual stroke, that he ruled the nations in anger, and is persecuted and none hindered. Right. Ain't nobody standing in his way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people be rushing to big bad wolf. last time I checked, Russia got a Federal Reserve Bank in their country too.
Right.
That's printing the money out. So Russia under subjection under this devil too.
Yep.
So here it is. Ain't nobody standing in his way. Ain't nobody hindering it. He don't have no, he ain't got no opposition, man. He ruling everything. Hey, everybody bought in, got a Federal Reserve Bank in his country. So what is he ruling people continue to come for?
Right.
Hey, really, it's just because he the wicked.
Yeah.
He saw like, fuck it, because I can. Hey, real quick, matter of fact, Wisdom of Solomon 2 and I believe verse 10 and 11. Hey, oh yeah, you got it.
Because real quick, you know, at the end of the day, to answer that question, you know, Esau's unwise, man. You know, this is Sirach 10 and 3. And the reason, unwise king destroyeth his people. And yeah, that's what they're doing, man. Destroying, you know, the people that he's ruling over, man. This dumbass nigga is putting chemicals in the air. The same air that he got to breathe in, man. God, this is real quick. This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
And a wise judge, you're going to have your people living. Hey, your people ain't going to be morbidly obese, man.
Right.
You ain't going to allow cigarettes to put rat poison and shit to kill off your people, man. Hey, kill off, hey, man, allowing women to commit have abortions,
Right.
hey, lowering your population. That's your workforce.
You want your son to perform at their utmost best, they can provide what it is that you want from them.
Right. This man is killing all his workers. One example of is everybody know China owns TikTok. Hey, so TikTok in China is way different than TikTok in America. See, in America, they promote like dances and all types of bullshit. In China, they promote like scientific equations and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they're just going to show you that, hey man, hey, other nations, what they you don't be right on board.
Because all these other countries, they prepare their people how to be adults, man. You got grown-ass children down here, man. You know, these niggas don't really know. So I say, nigga, these people in general don't have the capacity to even know anything anymore, man. Like, they did a poll, America is not the dumbest country, you know, in the world, man. Right. You see this on a world called the Nigga Lord, like, let people think, be like, yo, how many stars on the flag?
Right.
Like 32.
Right.
They don't even know their own shit, man. Or you ask them a basic ass question, you know, a slight word, and it'll be like, that shit is like Friday brain, like that shit be like an old ass 98 Dell PC, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker would be like sitting there stuck, man. You know what I'm saying? But this just goes to show you that, hey, this man, he has programmed his people not to think he's instructing his family, but to, hey, man, dude,
Right.
Beast to the field. Yeah. Shit, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go to McDonald's.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, goddamn, I'm horny, I'm gonna fuck his wife. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get down.
They
They make everything so easy to breathe and touch. This is a world of convenience.
Esau has produced a nation of mindless sheep. And that's what this devil wants, man. Because he wants everybody to be ultimately what? His perpetual slave. Yeah. That's why he's trying to come with that digital oil. You know, pretty much, you know, that's going to represent the branding of his slaves, man. That MOTD is pretty much the branding of his slaves, man. You know?
That's why any thoughts that go against this narrative is called a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
10 foil hat guy.
Yeah.
And you know, you see those guys on TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they got a 10 foil hat talking about the government trying to, you know what I'm saying?
But
So,
yeah,
so they bring out the far-fetched and they try to cast us all together with them, man. Because he don't want the truth really being out here in the belt, man. Because you know the masses of the people don't like to think.
Yeah.
Right. You got a term in the world called truth is stranger than fiction.
Right. Right.
So the truth, they can't accept that for what it is, but they'll believe that the earth is flat.
Right. Well, clearly you can tell that the earth is not flat. They got satellite images and everything.
You got people so stupid that if a nigga get a sex change, then he thinks that man is a woman now because he has a surgical vagina.
Right. That's bullshit.
That's how stupid these people have become, man. And then they've been programmed like it.
Right.
The worst thing you can be, bigot, it's tolerant.
Well, straight. That was it.
Right.
Straight.
Right.
I saw about that Wednesday, man.
Yeah.
Where a heterosexual man is looked at as weirdos now, man.
Right.
You gotta be willing to put your line in anything now, man. All right, it's not a woman. It's a rectum. All right, you got animals. You got people that's fucking nature, man. These people are dead body. You got these people are scared, man. They just found the more all over again, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's toxic.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Right. Man, get the man.
Right. Esau, they talk about toxic masculinity. Esau, you the real toxic. You the cancer of the earth, man. You know? You got it. So what? 10 and let's start back at 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
So the judge of the people is himself. So hey, this weird old freak spirit, you know, hey, that the world is in, hey, that's the monster of these devils. You think these devils give a damn about you know what I'm saying, moles or transformers, man? Hey, they a bunch of moles. Hey, they like transformers. Hey, they dilly dally and all things.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta think about it like this. All right, if the rulers of the world, if they weren't lit, the homo people, you think they would allow it to go on if they want lit? No. Because they can know it because that's part of their culture.
Right, when you set up a society, like the scripture say, when you set up a society, you set the rules of what's normal, what's happening.
Right.
The society operates off of the mind of the king, man.
Yep.
And so the way the king thinks and how somebody gonna run, it shows you how stable Esau is.
Yeah, that's why the scripture refers to this man as the basis of all men. You know, if you think about something that's base, that means the lowest of the low, man. You know, exactly. You know, morally, this devil is low. Look at America, Babylon. This is a morally, you know, society. It has no morals, man. It's very low.
You can always tell what Esau rules, because these same issues always pop back up between gender roles,
Right.
what's really a woman, what's sexual ambiguity or something
Right.
like that, man.
Right.
Hey, it's always pops up when who? The base man is in rule.
Exactly. Like y'all bringing up these certain, you know, topics, but people live paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
Y'all act like that's the main fucking problem. You know?
I remember a few, it was about 2 years, about a year back, Esau was sending, 10 billion, I know it's like 100 billion to Afghanistan for women's studies and
Right,
shit.
right,
Hey,
right.
hey, what ended up happening was, Ishmael took that shit and started fighting rifles and tanks and shit like that. And then, like, so when that siege happened, all Americans like, this is the dumb thing Joe Biden gave all that money for women's studies. The motherfuckers went armed.
They're like, okay.
City back.
And then what happened? It was back in the house where it's supposed to be at. You know?
Exactly.
Head wrapped up,
Exactly.
and face wrapped up, honestly. They don't let me, you see it in their eyes.
That's it, man. You know?
They're in order over there, man. As soon as America left, man, all right, they put their shit back in order.
Back in order.
What the Lord is going to do with the world, man. We need to put us back on top.
Right, man.
I had to put this in Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's plate. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made you not? For shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So pretty much, man, and you have made everything, upside down because you're not fit to rule, man. You were never supposed to be given the reins to rule, bro. And you see, since you've done that, you fucked everything up. You literally, you're on the very thing you have to live on. You know?
Another thing to show that Esau is a base creation is the animals are in order.
Right.
Even the animals know gender roles.
Right. Esau trying to, Esau trying to pollute the animals, man, with the you know, the gay laws, you know, putting all type of estrogen in the male animals and so on and so forth. You know.
The animals that have their natural habitat due to overfishing, or you pollute their habitat of the environment, so where certain animals, you know, they have a certain food source they normally eat from. That food source that the animal that was eating the food has nothing to eat. What happens? They end up dying.
Right.
The polar bears, for example, man. You know, you see the National Geographic videos. You should never see a damn polar bear. You can see its skeleton, man. Lions and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's only this nigga does not know how to rule.
Right.
It shouldn't be no exchange. Like these damn wicked ass niggas have either hunted everything to extinction or they polluted the environment to the point where things die. Man,
what they were saying. They say, boy, there wasn't me or nothing. There wasn't me going over there and putting pipe with the fellas.
Buffalo's just massive, he died off. You know, he came over here. And it's pictures of this nigga standing on a mountain of buffalo bones. You know?
The evidence going in space. People made a market for ivory.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right, exactly.
The whole earth is mourning, man. Yep, everything.
That's right.
It's Romans 8:22. But we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. See? Every facet of the world, man, is in continual strife with this damn devil, man. Because everything that he promotes is disorder. See? It has no bounds to what can be done, man. Which is totally against the grain of what the world is supposed to be in, man. Everything is supposed to have an order to it.
And to show you this, man, because like you said, the animals are in order. The animals are showing us that the earth is dying, man. This is Job 12:7. It says, but as now the beast, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, they shall tell thee. And where the animals telling us, man, that hey, we're at the end of the world. You got animals dying off in mass numbers, you know, empty. And like I mentioned, the thing with the birds, another video we had on the dolphins and the they pretty much they were running from something, man.
Yeah, yeah. They don't know where they were running from.
And they kill themselves, man. You got they're telling you that this the earth is dying.
Yep, yep. And the earth is letting you know that it's dying. Wait till you see all of these volcanoes erupting.
Right.
Like, these are the signs, man. The earth is letting it be known. The earth is letting it be known that this is the end, man.
The earth is fighting back, man.
That's right.
You're having poison plants, you know, popping up in areas where they've never seen before, man. Because that's one of the earth's defense mechanisms.
Right.
One thing that these Americans don't realize that everything has a spirit, man. Yep. All right. Being the two things, your fall has a spirit, man. Yep. All right. The trees, the plants, and the fruit that this is true. All right. Yeah, the thing I saw on TikTok the other day, where this dude he found out that every plant has its own vibration, man. He was putting the machine on the plant, and the plant was giving off its own like beat, man.
Even stones
Stones
have their own
too,
vibration.
That's right.
Come on,
That's
man.
right, man. But see, Esau got everything on the, Esau's trying to lower the vibration of everything, man. Fucking with the frequency. So we get the depth of this heart. This devil, it's a reason why we call this man the devil, right? A lot of people there think that we call the so-called white man the devil because he enslaved. Hey, look, it's deep. It gets deeper than that, man. Hey, this man really is the fucking devil,
You
man.
know, like you mentioned earlier, this nigga is literally drilling into another dimension.
Right.
If that don't show you how dimension this nigga is, bro, you don't understand, man.
Yep. Yep.
Zephaniah 3:1. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted to the oppressing city. Right. Hey man, these upper echelon, man, not even talking about, you know what I'm saying, Joe Biden's and shit. You know, he thinks his role, but really, man, they're talking about the upper elites, man. Higher nation than Esau.
Yeah. Biden, he's a puppet.
Right. Because they, not just the first king of America, Europe, Ukraine, you know what I'm saying? Jake, hey, wherever Jake goes, man, Jake is oppressed. Right. Hey, through the curses of through these nations. These nations got us oppressed. You know, but mainly it's the nation of Esau. Esau made it where Jake was behind the way.
Yeah, that's right.
She obeyed not the voice. She received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord. She drew not near her God. Right, man. And this is why we are in this state. You know? And, hey, because we've been polluted with this doctrine of the well-favored heart. Right. And then we didn't take a hold until our God. Yeah, that's it. That's enough. You know, but hey, that's why the whole polluted, man. The polluted is been polluted with who? The devil Esau.
Yeah. Right. Psalm 54:6. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. That word deep goes into unsearchable. So you don't really understand, you about the scriptures can't possibly understand how wicked the devil really is, man. The scriptures, the detail on how wicked this devil is, man. All right? This man literally is about to bring the world to the brink of destruction and then think in his keep a little brain, and he's gonna rise up from the ashes like a phoenix. Start his war all over again.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Esau's delusional, man.
Hey, you know who else thought that shit? He said that in, it was a voice of Charles Manson. Charles Manson thought that shit too. He thought it was gonna be a war. Jake was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And then he thought that hey, after he was going
Freedom House.
how to win, so he was gonna do a young niggas how to win.
Right.
Yeah, he said that shit.
Hey, well, he was a bug out. I mean, he was in his right spirit.
Are these people like, you think they're gonna world music and go to these underground bunkers, he's gonna come back up. He gonna rule the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think that their house shall rule forever.
If you want a good insight to the mind of Esau, yo, it's this one of the brothers from Louisiana places on this called the White Man's Bible. And they tell you exactly how they feel. That's superiority shit, man.
Right.
They call Jake either mud baby, tar baby, some shit like that. They call it the mud race. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, this nigga don't pay, man.
And this is Psalm 21:11 says, For they intended evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are unable to perform. And it's going into what brothers are getting into is their NWO. The different plans that they got, they're not going to be able to perform it. The Lord is going to disrupt it.
That mic is right on time, bro.
That's right.
He ain't gonna get away with this shit.
Time. And this devil, you know, this devil really thinks that all the shit that he's done unto the children of Israel, unto the planet Earth, this devil really thinks he's going to get away with it. He thinks that he's not going to have to receive judgment, right? But guess what? The Lord has other plans for you, devil. The Lord about to put your ass right into slavery under the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right. The same ones that you call diggers and monkeys and tar babies and all that bullshit. Guess what? We your future rulers, man. Right. We about to rule over y'all motherfuckers for 1,000 goddamn years, man. And it ain't nothing that you can do about it.
Right.
What's nightmare?
Yeah, the Lord got you with a trick bag, man.
That's right.
Micah chapter 2, starting verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
All right. We know that's Esau is talking about, but it said woe unto them, which means death and destruction unto them. Like I said, you Edomites are in a trick bag, man. All right? The Lord sees everything you're doing. You're going to have to get paid back for everything you're doing. Okay?
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah. Every chance that they get, they're trying to bring in some new wicked way of thinking or some wicked invention. Just be the devil, man, you know?
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his marriage.
That's Esau, because there's not Esau pumping the whole world, man. Right. You know, the first Maccabees about Alexander the Fifth at the time. You know? Because ever since these devils came to God, what he's done, he's gone, taking, everything. That's what he does. Take, you know? That's in his realm. That's part of the blessing he's doing. All right?
Great, man. They're going to deplete it till there's nothing left, man.
Even when you buy a house and land, it's not truly yours. If you don't pay the taxes on it, you can take it away.
He get it by his unrighteous decree. Yep. You know, he'll write something into effect.
You work your ass off, pay for this, and don't just strip it away just because you didn't pay some taxes.
Right, justified.
Really quick. Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Eden, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is the counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Right, man. Say, man, here it is. Know this devil claims to be so wise, he can't do anything but follow in the footsteps that the Lord has set out. He's not wise. His wisdom ain't gonna get him off the tracks of the Lord. That's it. Yeah, man, his wisdom ain't gonna get him out of the trick bag the Lord got for him. You know, and he continues to walk into it daily.
Yeah, that's why the Lord tells Esau to stand now with his protection. You know, try to use your sorcery, conjure up your spirits or whatever, and see if that's going to save you. It's not going to save you, man. It's going to fail. Just like everything else, if you try to touch, it's going to fail. Esau, you know.
You trying to go to Mars, escape judgment, that shit won't fail. Verse 8, flee and turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Edom, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. Right? Hey, like we just got out of second Ezra earlier in the lesson. Hey man, the Lord said he gonna bring calamity when he visits. But then the second Ezra told him, hey, it was the time that he shall begin to visit the earth. So when the Lord come back, hey, he said, Lord, you must put somebody, man. Right. It's the Edomites, man. You know? Kind of a little more. If the great gathers come to me, would they not need some gleaming grapes and feed by night? Will they not destroy till they have enough? Right. And catch this devil, the answer is no. The devil never got enough, man. Like I said, I'm brought up earlier. And here it is, this man literally, he pressed the money. Hey, this devil literally pressed the money in every country he set his foot in. And then, hey, so literally, he had empty money no matter where he goes, it's still not enough. You know, that's the thing that works is great.
This devil is pretty much, you know, he's too greedy. And ultimately, his greed is right. He can't be satisfied. Ultimately, his greed, you know, is going to lead him to his downfall, man. You know, he's going to eat too much, man. You know what happens when you eat too much? You know, you get sick and you vomit it up. So all these riches that this devil is hoarding and all that because of his greed, the Lord gonna make him vomit all of that shit up, man.
A little more. But I have made Esau bed, and I uncovered the secret place. You shall not be able to hide yourself.
Exposed.
And his seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. Right, man. So all this wickedness that he's been doing, man, he's able to hide himself. Hey, man, all these countries get robbed and shit. Hey, why he? I don't know what happened. Why Japan like this? Why Japan get all these birthdays? You know what I'm saying? Hey, he saw he was able to hide himself, man. He was able to hide himself from all the wickedness he's doing on earth. And he was like, he was like, the Lord is my brother. The Lord is making know, man. Who the devil is on this earth.
That's right.
But to answer the point, that's finish it up. Leave thy fatherless children, and I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows come to me. Like it's up to Israel. For thus saith the Lord, behold, those who judge us not to drink of the cup, shall be thoroughly drunk. Right, so we drunk the cup, and really, you weren't supposed to drink that cup. Sheesh. Okay, man. We weren't supposed to drink this cup of slavery, man. Hey, really, the world was made for us. We're going to show the people, man. So we were not meant to be slaves, man. And we drunk of it. So this is the Lord saying. Art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Right.
And thou shalt go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Right.
That's right.
So those double things, hey, man, I ain't going unpunished. Hey, we tell you that plenty of times in Scripture. Wisdom of Solomon too. Hey, about this double thing that he don't go unpunished after doing all this wickedness as well. Psalms 10 and 6, you know. Psalms 10 and goddamn 13. The Lord will not require it. So don't listen to his mind say all these scriptures thinking that, hey man, I was going to obey forever. Hey, the Lord said he's still in the wicked.
That's right, brother. So Isaiah 47 and 7. It says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. So they didn't consider, you know, the things that they did that the Lord was going to require that which was past, you know, slavery and everything he did to the tribe. Verse 8, just going into, you said, basically, them living overindulgent, and they're going to be judged for that. Verse 8, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. All right, that's them being given to you know, pleasures. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, and one day the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorcery and the great abundance of thine enchantment. That's the Lord humbling them. You know, he's going to take them out of power, and he's going to destroy it. Everything that these devils, you know, have done, they're going to have to pay the recompense for that. You know, these devils really think they're just going to be out here, you know, causing all of this badness, you know, conjuring up all of these demonic spirits upon the people. They think they're gonna get away with that. When I say the people, ultimately I'm talking about who the Israelites. You know, putting the cameras on Israel. Right? They're gonna have to pay for that, man. Right? So we come into that time of destruction, the day of the Lord, man. Yahweh Shai is about to return, man. And these top elites, they know this. They see it, you know, they got the massive news live feeds and shit, and they see the chariots of the Lord, man. You know, constantly, you know, back and forth, man. Hey, that's you know. Hey,
We're talking about demons there, right?
hey, the Lord, hey,
Oh, you give an example.
hey, Jacob bugged out. So that what happened when you follow Esau, man. Esau had me fucked up out here, man, mentally, physically, emotionally, man. You know?
Like somebody face on it. I'm not having it. Like
Hey, we always know who we always know who we can directly connect with every problem, man.
That's right.
Esau, man. That's right.
I did 11. They took it down. How was it? All things going back to Esau. Every problem that you see going on in the world, it all goes back to a so-called white man. That's right. Every single problem, man.
Yep. So everybody is figuring that out now. That's why this devil is being exposed. Everybody is trying to figure out. Everybody's trying to figure out, wait a minute, man. You know what? Hey, this devil, he's the reason why everything is like this. This whole time, Esau been trying to hide, but the Lord put his prophets out here to expose this man. Right? And not just to, hey, the Lord even got Esau, his own people exposing him, man. Right. Their tongues falling upon themselves, man. Right? So this devil is completely being revealed, man. You know?
This is Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations.
Yeah.
See?
Exactly.
Hey, so Esau is being exposed on so many different levels, man.
Right.
You know? Hey, he's being exposed on the unicorn. He's being exposed in broad daylight. You got people protesting these different things that he promotes. Hey, man, Esau is totally being hated on, man.
Right.
As he should be, man. Because all that nigga propagates is hatred and wickedness.
Right.
People not with that shit no more, man.
Yeah.
That's important, man. Everything is flying out. White man is taking it apart. Like I mentioned, man, all the problems in the world all point back to Esau. It's going to get something to do. This is Daniel 7:25. It says that he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand into a time and dividing the time. This devil, he said that he shall speak great words against the Most High. And his whole society straight up blasphemes to how by Shimei Shine and ways. It says that wear out the saints of the Most High, because hey, we're always being persecuted for trying to live a righteous life, man. You know? This devil makes it hard for us to live out our heritage, man. Good. All right? Give you an example that all you law people, man, claim that you keep all 613 laws. That's impossible here in Babylon, man. That's how you know when you say he oppressive a man in his heritage, man. We can't even fully be ourselves in this damn kingdom, man.
Right. This devil, he actually puts pork in every goddamn thing. You don't know what to eat.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you got these guys always talking about the law, but they wearing mixed fabric. Hey, all you law guys out there, ain't that a part of the law? You ain't supposed to make no fabric. You don't know what the hell you wearing, man. It ain't like you cultivating, you know, certain fabrics yourself. You know what you're wearing, man.
And then on top of that, when you get into deeper understanding of why that is so detrimental, why the law says that, because you wonder why people have all these different numbers to shoot, man. Because everything in here is literally killing us, man.
Yep.
Like you mentioned, the mixed fabric thing, that goes to why my friends will make you more successful in this food, man. There you go. Like the American diet is horrible. Yep. Everything is destroying, man.
You Brother Quanawaka was talking about that last night. You got food that just got colors. Red 40.
Yeah, blue. Yeah, bro.
Like, bro, what the fuck is this?
You read the back. Ever look at the back of a bottle, water bottles that we got one out here, man. It's just supposed to say water. It's at least 2 or 3 different definitions. Man.
Right, bro. They got it. You know, putting all this shit in water.
Like Dasani, for example, man. Dasani has an ingredient in it that pretty much, you're drinking water, it's a Christian thing. Dasani has a different ingredient that makes you thirsty, man. And it actually dehydrates your body. And you're sitting there thinking, oh, I'm getting my water in, I'm drinking water.
the whole time, man, you're dehydrating your body. So you can drink a whole gallon of starting water and still die of dehydration.
That's a good water you got, brother. I think that, you got some good water.
Alkaline spring water is the best water to get, man.
You can also alkaline your water too. Lemon juice. You take a couple of drops of lemon juice and put it in your water, man. And it's alkaline.
And then another thing too as well, with the water, man, this water is their water, man. You know, it doesn't have any electrolytes, no minerals in it, man. You know, that's why even if you drink the best of the best water, man, you're still thirsty because it's still tainted, man.
Yeah, everything is pretty much on a very low vibration, man.
And whose fault is this?
Yep.
It's Esau's fault, man.
Yep.
You know?
And I want to talk on that point. We talking about the mixed fabric. Hey, we brought out the scripture earlier about the heart of this devil, you know, is unsearchable, man. This devil has studied that to a T. This devil knows that these certain fabrics lowers your vibration. And who is he mainly targeting, man? Jake, the Israelites, man. You know, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. This devil has studied us to a T.
Bro, and he got so sick with it. Well, he has our people wearing opposite fabric.
Yeah.
You got a man wearing women's clothing, man.
Yeah, that's
Women wearing pants. And they know that's just further damnation on them, man. That's how you know this nigga heart is deep.
It's Genesis 25 and 26, and 27. It says, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a brave man dwelling in the tent. Hey, so Esau, Edom, knows us, you know. He's a cunning hunter. He's very savage and smart.
You know, that's a great point, bro. You know, because, you know, this devil, you know, he ultimately, you know, wants to keep us cut off from our power source, man. Right. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, God should be outside, man. Right. So this devil has studied us to a T to make us go off even when we don't know that we're going off. Yeah. But that's why, but that's why the Lord has that small remnant, right? Because if the Lord didn't have that small remnant, we'll be through out here, man. You know?
Yeah, it's even in America, we're still alive after eating, drinking, shit, breathing the air that we gotta breathe. Every day is a miracle to be able to wake up out of bed and get up and walk.
That's right.
You know? Because like you said, Esau has studied how to destroy us down to
Science.
I'm stuck to the term, like molecular level.
Yeah.
You know? It's all different types of work. Like I said, he's a cunning hunter, man. And an expert hunter, you get to a point where you get bored, you know, picking off easy prey. You make it fun now. So he's made different ways to kill people. He's just in the lab dropping new genes like mixtapes. And you see how many people he killed with this.
The real Frankenstein. The real mad scientist, man.
I can add to that. I remember there was a study that Facebook had did, right? Where they were promoting negativity on their timeline for certain people. They had people that was offering themselves. Wow. Facebook came out and said, man, we didn't know it was going to go that far.
You see,
And like, how much more did the leaks?
yeah, talking about they didn't know it was going to go that far. Well, that's what y'all intended. And then they'll come out and say, oh, well, we didn't mean that. Hey, this man is the fucking devil, man. You know? That's right.
Hey, no. How far we can go to the different Actually, it says, this is Ezekiel 28:3. It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from. This devil is figuring out the ultimate way of death, man. You know?
Yep.
He's figured out how to literally beat death, man. Because when you read real quick, Revelation 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Because this nigga, as I said, man, his whole objective is to be the son of perdition, man. Destruction. He's plotting so many different things, man. He's like you said, he's always finding a new way to kill something. Yep. Here it is. All right, the Lord created life. If you get life, you got to get the created death, man. An example of that, China, right? They already had like fireworks, burning out of fireworks. Esau thought, I can kill a motherfucker.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, you show you that his mind is always on the sword, death and destruction.
Right. That's how we know who this damn so-called white man is. That's right. You know, both down. I'm trying to say that Esau was done away with, but you can't give us a time or a place to prove that he was done away with.
The Lord said that Esau was going to live by the sword.
There you go.
So the man that's living by the sword would have to be ruled.
All you gotta do is look at his track record. The Lord gave him shit.
Hey, all you gotta do is look at Edomite faithful. Hey, at some point in that photo album, you're gonna find another nigga with a gun, bro.
Right.
That pelt, standing on a buck.
Yes.
Or something funny.
Yep. It was some form of
You
destruction.
know, Edomites love, the pictures of death, right? You see the niggas with these skull tattoos,
Yeah.
and, this dead shit.
Metal and all this. Well, you can go on the internet and see the devil eating raw ass meat. Like this straight up eating raw meat, man. You know? He's going to show you, man, that this is the fucking devil. Right? You want that Revelation? This is Revelation 6 and 3. Revelation 6 and 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." Verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right, and red horse is talking about Esau, man.
Right.
Because, hey, a horse is representative of power, man.
Right.
You got a thing called horsepower. And Esau has been given power to bring death upon the earth, man. As I mentioned, the scriptures refer to him as what? The son of perdition, man.
That's right.
So he's death incarnate, man. Right? You had in Planet of the Apes, and they said, well, beware the beast, man, right?
That's right.
Because this nigga is literally, his sole purpose in life is to kill shit, man.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate sword.
Hey, if you think about an actual beast, you know, Esau thinks he has the mindset of a beast, man. You know, pretty much, when it comes to no type of, standard. But even the beasts have a level of standards that Esau doesn't have. That's why he's the base.
Right, and like to give an example, you have an animal has children, and an albino comes down. What happens? They shun the albino, man.
Yeah,
They're like,
right.
get that away from
Right,
me,
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
They know there's something wrong with it. The animals can tell you. The earth can tell you. There's something wrong with this thing.
There you go.
You know?
They want to embrace it. Right. Exactly, bro.
Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to what? To take peace from the earth. And that's what this devil is doing, man. He was set up to take peace from the earth, man. That's why everything is fucked up. That's why the world is in such a bad state, man. Because the devil is ruling the wicked, man. Job 9 and 24 says what? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And Malachi 1 and 4 tells you who the wicked is, man. Esau Edom. It says that he's the border of all wickedness, man. You know? So at the end of the day, man, this devil, he's being revealed, man. You know? God. I'm going to start back from the top. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So if you go back to Genesis 27th chapter, around the 39th and 40th verse, who was blessed with the sword, man? Esau. Right? So that's how you can link that up. That's how you know that this is speaking about Esau. Right? It spoke about a red horse. Right? So at the end of the day, we understand that this devil is the one that's in power. But we're at the end of his rulership, man. That's why everything is coming to pass. That's why what's going over there with Russia, that's why that's taking place. Right? That's why, you're seeing people become more and more cold towards one another. Right? Everybody's on edge. Because the Lord is crumbling the society, man, because ultimately, he's about to take this place down. This place is right over here, man. And the whole time, about to come back and preach, man. Right?
I got one more for you. This is Job 18 and Job 18 and 11. It says, terror shall make him afraid on every side,
Right.
and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten. Job 18 and 6. It says, the light of the wicked, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yeah, it says the light of the wicked shall be put out. Now, we spoke about this earlier in the live stream that we went into. Pretty much, you have Esau, he has a society called the Illuminati. When you go into it, pretty much that means you're the enlightenment. Right? But the Lord says, that's not about the top, man.
Job 18 and 5. There is the light of the wicked shall be put out.
Yeah.
And the spark shall
Yeah, that light is about to be put out. Because they claim to have the light, but at the end of the day, the Lord is about to put that light out. Right? That's why these devils, you know, the things that they're used to going to, as far as like the witchcraft and so on and so forth, it ain't working anymore. That's the only thing they know how to go to. But the Lord is taking that away from them, man. These certain demonic spirits that they try to conjure up is turning their backs on them, man. They trying to do these sacrifices, and it ain't working, man. You know, because ultimately the Lord is stripping everything away from this goddamn devil, man. Got it.
It says, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candles shall be put out with him. Like you said, the Lord is stripping away all this left-hand wisdom from you.
Yep.
So you're being put back. Your soul being put back into that base state that you were originally in, man.
There you go.
King Saul.
Yeah.
He got stripped.
The step of his strength shall be slain, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net like a rolling beast. He walks upon his neck.
The Lord put the devils into a trick bag, man. You know, that blessing that Esau received from Isaac was ultimately a curse, right? Because the Lord was basically setting you devils up. Everything that you done to obtain your certain power, your dominion, you had to do it with rape, robbery, murder, with the sword. And the Lord is going to judge y'all for that, man. So ultimately, the Lord set you devils up. Right. Now it's time for you devils to reap what you have been sowing, man. Death and destruction. And you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. And what's the ultimate sword that's going to take these devils out? The thermonuclear ICBM missiles, man. That's how you devils are going out. That's how America, Babylon the Great is going out, man. 200 million nuclear warheads is about to rain down upon this place, man. And this is going to be that second death. That's right. The Lord flooded the earth with water, okay, during the time of Noah. This time the Lord is going to flood the earth with fire. And he's going to rain down those nuclear missiles, those warheads upon this place, man. You got it, bro.
The jinn shall take him by the heel.
Yeah, you know what that word is? Jinn is a trap, a snare, right?
But it says, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way.
Yeah.
Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. This is why America is breaking down, man. We're about to see horrible things, man, happen in this world, man. All right, as we mentioned earlier, man, these apparitions, these angels, all right, your eyes are going to be open to see, you know, the unseen things, man. Like you mentioned earlier, stranger things, man.
Yeah.
All right. These spirits are out here, man. You just don't know how many are around you, man. They're everywhere, man.
Yep.
Okay? It says, terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
That's right.
The Lord's going to totally break these devils down, man.
Yeah.
It shall devour.
And he's doing that, you know, with the prophets being back on the scene and having him being revealed, man.
That's right.
And that's how he is breaking these devils down, man. And these devils, that's why they're scrambling. Because they're trying to figure out, well, how can we stop this from happening? But it's nothing we can do.
It says, it shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terror. So you people are going to see the how about Shem Shah's anger, man.
Yeah.
Right? The Most High is known as the king of terror for a reason. You people are about to see that firsthand, man. You know? So you Israelites that's out here playing, now was the time for you to get yourself together, man, because you can't see already, man. And the Lord is intensifying everything in the spirit, man.
Right.
And we don't know, after Passover, man, this shit might, start, in that domino effect, this shit start happening back to back, man.
Hey, Lord willing.
Lord willing, man, it's been the last Passover here in Babylon, man.
Yeah, man, you ready to get the hell out of this place, man.
Lord willing, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, to the spirit. We're going to close out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh.
Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of great millstone that taught us the truth of rule realms. Chief citation to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Bob and Ball.
Bob.